Hi. I'm excited to see how well this software and I get along. I think I've got it, but we'll find out in just a bit. Waiting for 4 o'clock to come and to get started. So if you're here, say hello because I can see on my screen that you're here and comment back to you in the live video tutorial. And so, oh, I am just so excited. Been wanting to do this for a long time and start doing live videos again. I used to do them years ago before my husband got so sick, and I'm ready to start again. All right, so we're going to make Christmas cards today using the Christmas Everywhere kit. These cards are quick and cute, and they're fun to put together. I did one of each, so I knew what I was doing before I showed you today. And well, hello from Germany. I'm so glad you're joining me. Thank you. Uh, I think I know how to say your name, but I don't want to say it wrong, so I just will. So, okay, so I need to switch the screen and then we'll get playing with this kit. Okay, all right, so there we go. So you can see me while, but mostly on here, and then you can see the panic on my face when I mess up. And so this is one of the online exclusives. The only place you'll find the Everywhere kit is pictured online in my online store. And it includes, I told you I'd made one of each, so I've already used some of the Stampin' Dimensionals, the stamp set, which of course you get to keep, a block, with these all exclusive kits. The one I did yesterday, the Christmas gift tags, there was no stamping, so we didn't need a block. But when it includes a block, you get to keep it. So I'm getting a nice collection of these. Full color directions. Well, hello, Miss Cheryl and Miss Bonnie. I'm so glad you're joining me. All right. And then all the supplies that we will need. And we're going to do 3 of these. So I'm going to keep 3. This kit makes 3 each of 3 different designs. And so we're going to do one of each. And but if I were making them, once I was in the groove, I would do all 3 at the same time. We'll need one of these sheets. Now this is a bonus pack. How cute is this? So, if you live in a state, or maybe you know someone in one of the states, right, that have palm trees and cactuses, you can use these. And the glitter that's already on here, it's like it's built-in embellishments. The ornaments are all glittery in that pot. All right, so we'll put those aside. I won't be using those because I'll do them. It includes a Stampin' Spot, Lost Lagoon. Of course, you get to keep that. And then the tags. Now there are 3 each, right, of the cards, but we got 4 tags. So that gives you one, oops, that you can do. All right, so let's go ahead and take one of each of these out. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And then look at the envelopes. Oh, so pretty. I just love a gorgeous envelope. Is there anything nicer than a lined envelope? And so we'll need 3 of those. And they're all the same, which makes it really easy. Sometimes I get confused which envelope goes with which card. And then our different card bases. We have 3 different colors. The real red, our green, and I know that's not Lost Lagoon. I didn't look at the colors. The colors will be listed. Okay, so we're going to put everything else back in here that we don't need. Did I get one of these? I only need one of those. Okay. So let's put the rest of that aside. Fantastic. 1. Okay, I get myself confused very easily. How do I only have, oh, because it's over here. I'm okay, really I am. So why don't we do them in the order? Oh, and so some more. Hello, Miss Patricia. All right, so we're going to do them in the order that the directions are in. Now, look at this. They show you everything that you need for each card. We could lay it all out 1, 2, and 3, but I think I'll just do it as we go along. And it even shows you where to put the Stampin' Dimensionals, which was really good, as you'll see in just a bit. So let's start with our green card. And if somebody wants to look it up and tell me, I'm sure that's real red, That to me looks like Granny Apple Green, and that looks like Pretty Peacock. But if someone wants to look that up and tell me for sure what it is, that'd be great. All right, so now this was interesting to me because a friend of mine, well, her name's Patricia, actually, who's watching right now, we had this discussion about which way you fold a card. See the indent? I always fold it in with it. And she says, no, no, no. There's a reason, fibers and all that, you go against it. Well, that's what Stampin' Up! Did here, right? I'm going against that crease that was put in. And so I still line this up. Bone folder is not included with the kit, but I do recommend one of those. Oh, and Cynthia, watching us from North Dakota, and go along here and give that a good crisp fold. So that is all set. All right. And so each of these are the same, which is interesting because then it works with the different trees. We have 3 different trees. We'll use all of them. For the first one, we're going to use the larger. Let me take that off and set that aside. All right, so whenever doing photopolymer stamps, I like to lay them down because they're pliable. If I put it on, I may stretch it out. I mean, that's really extreme, but you know, it may be a slight one. And I discovered that with a photopolymer stamp set that had coordinating dies, I couldn't get it to cut out at all. And I went, oh, as I was putting on, it was a larger one. I was stretching it out. So I got smart, started putting the die or the stamp down and taking my mount to it. All right, and so let's go ahead. And I'm just following the directions just like they are. I'm not going to get all kinds of creative. I'm leaving that attached so I don't lose my lid. Not that I ever have. I thought, well, maybe that'll be easier. So inking that up. And I want to come over here, stamp 1. All right, ink it again. And their directions, they have these pretty even with each other. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I need the little star. Add that on the opposite side. Come over here. Boom. And then down here. All right. And so the only thing left to stamp, and will be on the real red, is our greeting. And so I've got Merry Christmas for this one. And so again, like I was telling you, what I'm going to do is peel off my Merry. Oh, that's wishes. We'll save that one for later. I can, where is Merry? Here we go, Merry. And then Christmas. And I'm sure I said it, but then the stamp set is yours. How cute is that? All right, so I'm going to line these up right here. Bring this over. I like to do both together whenever I want them both together instead of trying to figure out the placement later. So we'll ink this. The other way you could do is take your, yeah, that's why I'm not. If it were a larger stamp, I would take the spot to the stamp instead of the stamp to the spot. And then I can see through it and stamp. Oh, look at that. We are all set. I'll set that aside for a moment. All right, so now we just need our die cuts already done for us. So right here, these and these two. Okay, so let's turn everything over and put our dimensionals on. And there's no ribbon or baker's twine with this one. I really like that. I love both, but sometimes the baker's twine gets all twisted, and I'm particular. I don't want any twists, and so this is just so super quick. And that's exactly what the directions showed. Where to put all the dimensionals. It had the one in the center too, and we'll follow it for the trees as well. So on this large tree, it showed 2, and then 1 in the center. Now this was important for our greeting. We need to put them along the bottom, not in the center, and because this is raised up too, so I'll show you. So a little trick to get these off. Oh, okay. The color of the card is Pretty Peacock. Thank you, Miss Tricia. All right. And so if you press down with your thumbnail, and they don't need to be long, it makes it pop up where you can peel it off real easily. Okay, I already did that one. I'm going to just go ahead and do all of them. So then it's just boom, 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 put it together. So these cards are really, really cute. And I don't always want cute cards. I actually prefer faith-based cards, but I'm going to make a confession. Okay, so sometimes, you'll get cards from someone you didn't think to, right? And you need something really quick. And some of the cards we make are really detailed, right? Very detailed. And there just isn't time. And we all do this. We decide, is someone card worthy? So this is when these would be great too. All right, now this one was interesting. This one, tell me if you agree or if you just think I'm awful. All right, this one wasn't centered from the top and the two sides. It came down a little bit. The other two are centered. All right, and see, this is why your greeting, those dimensionals need to be along the bottom, because that's going to slide in here. If we had centered them, it would have been sitting all funny. And so the big one goes in the center. And these two, because there's ground that must be flat, the sample has those on the same level. I think these are just adorable as all get out. Isn't that cute? Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Cheryl, visiting us from New York today. Cute, cute, cute. Leave a comment if you think this is adorable. And then we're going to move on to our next one. And that'll be with our Pretty Peacock card base. All right. So again, there we go. We've got that ready. We need the green. So we're not reusing these two stamps. So what I have right here is my Simply Chamois. That used to be a really pretty purple. It gets dirty very quickly, but it's okay. It's just stained. It cleans the photopolymer stamps. And so once I'm done, I clean, and then I'm ready to put them away or use a different color. Now, if I were doing this kit myself, sitting here in my little craft room doing it by myself, I would have done all three at one time. So we'll put these back, and you see, makes it nice because it's printed on there, so it makes it easy to see. All right. Simply Chamois is fantastic. You could use your Stampin' Scrub, but the ink is left on there unless it's clean every time. Mine isn't. I don't clean it every time. It'll pick up color. So Simply Chamois is just really very, very nice. All right, so another one of these. This one is probably the easiest card kit I've ever done. It's just amazingly easy. And this time, we need the smaller tree. So we just use that one. Now we need this one. Whoops. It's not even cling stamp, but it's clinging to me. Photopolymer. Love the clear. We can see right through them. All right. Back with our Lost Lagoon. And we're going to come over here, straight up and down. Okay. And then we'll come over here. All right. We're using our snowflake again. This time just one. Close to here. There we go. And our greeting for this one is Happy Christmas. Now, I prefer Merry Christmas, but I'm going to go ahead and do them like they are so you can see all the choices. But these tags are all the same size. So if you prefer Happy Christmas, you can put that on all of them. Merry Christmas, or the last one will be Warm Wishes. So you can just mix that up however you like. Let's bring this back. Oh, well, Cheryl, adorable. Love the colors. I do too. I mean, they're traditional in red and green, but the green not, no, not when we think garden green, what we think of, or the shaded spruce. I really like it. And there's blue for Christmas, but usually kind of a different blue. So it's fun to mix it up. All right, so we got our Happy Christmas. And 9 cards, and if I have it right, I think this kit was 21. Like, wow, that's fantastic in the US. All right, so let's do our Happy Christmas. Fantastic. Look how quick this is going, because I've already explained a lot to you. So let's do this. Bring this back. All right, for this one we need all that red glitter on there. Is just fantastic. All right, so you know the drill. Back with our Stampin' Dimensionals. Yeah, the stamp set, Miss Cheryl, it is. It is an adorable stamp set. You know, on our envelopes, you could, for each one, right? Because we're using a different tree for each one, stamp one down in the corner. If you remind me, we'll do that on the next one. I like that idea. Okay. And then again, on the larger tree, 2 dimensionals. And look at all the dimensionals we have. We've got more than enough. And I used more on the next card than it said, because I looked and thought, I haven't begun to use a third of these. And do you know this? I use all of this. I take my paper snips and cut these. Sometimes you want a nice long one for support. Always use up all of that. Oh, and our tag. And again, let's make sure I'm at the bottom. We want these at the bottom. It'll be that way for all 3. All right, so here we go. Well, I did play and say these are the first Christmas cards I've made this year, but that's not true. I did play with the one horse open sleigh. Made a couple of those cards. That's beautiful and elegant, and this is cutesy. There's just something for every personality of the card maker and the ones getting the cards. Okay. These little backings of dimensionals, I have found them in the strangest places. Like, what in the world? They just get transported all over the house. Now this one is pictured as centered the same distance from the top and the right and left. Our stamped greeting. Cute, cute, cute. And our tree. I don't know if the camera is picking up the shimmer on that. Very nice. And again, should have stamped that one over a little bit further. But you know what? I do like it peeking out. There we go. Number 2. Oh, yes. Miss Cheryl says great cards to tuck gift cards into for all the people that you do work or that do work for you. Yeah, that's great. And it wouldn't have taken a long time, but still, you know, a very adorable card. So our next card, a real red base. And you like the patterns in these? This has the stripes. These others, oh, I wouldn't call those polka dots, but close to it. And the little dashes. Just oh so decorative. Bone folder is a wonderful thing. If you don't have one, I know where you can get one. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm going to bring this back so remember to stamp it. So a little bit of cleaning again. And the clear mount cases, those are available too. So let's clean those up. I know I still need that snowflake, so I wasn't trying to clean that. Bring this back. So what's your favorite? Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings. Oh yes. Miss Cheryl says she uses every inch of her Stampin' Dimensionals. Absolutely. Okay, and now we use, whew, spinning it like a top, this largest tree. Okay, I tend to like to put my stamps in the center so I don't rock, but I'm doing okay with these. And for our last one, we're going to use Warm Wishes. Okay, warm. Oh, they're right next to each other. That makes it easy. Warm Wishes. So if you like these further apart, however you like it, take this to it. That works beautifully. So we can start with that. Our Lost Lagoon. Do you like leaving, I've never done that before, do you leave your lid attached for your Stampin' Spots? Or do you separate them? And Miss Cheryl says, I love these trees so much. Well, fantastic. And the price sure is right, huh? You get to make the 9 cards, and then you can do all kinds of stuff afterwards with your stamp set. I like Merry Christmas or Christmas Wishes. Yes. Christmas Blessings I like too. All right, so let's do our tree. All right. So it'll be pretty on both sides. Oh, that turned out adorable. Okay. And then one of these. All right, so let's ink up. I think I did those on the opposite side before, which I would recommend. I don't think I'm catching anything. All right, let's come over here and stamp one, because that wouldn't be good. Oh, I did catch part of it. Okay, I think our tree will cover it up. So let's do it this way. You know what, let's just switch it. That was silly, not thinking. All right, Patricia says, I prefer Merry Christmas, but I love having options. Yes, that's true. Options are always a good thing. Okay, yeah, so don't do that. Don't do them on both on the same side if you're going to leave them all on. That was not smart. Yeah. Oh, what in the world? Let's see. We're going to come over about right here. There we go. And our snowflake, which is not symmetrical. At first I thought, what? I thought I was just squishing it so hard that I stamped so hard it went out of shape, but no. It's not symmetrical. All right, our stamping is done. And here we go. Our last 3 trees. Sometimes, when I saw this online, I thought, oh, they're cute. But I didn't love them. I like it so much better in person than just seeing it online. Now, the directions show just one in the center. I don't agree. This is a large enough tree. It can handle both of it. And we've got plenty of dimensionals. See, look, I've used maybe half. Not even, I don't think. Well, we'll just say half. And I only have 3 left. So plenty of dimensionals. Okay, let's keep going while we have these. There we go. Oh, and this one along the bottom. You know, if you did put them on in the wrong place, it would be the end of the world. We can get them off, and we have plenty more. All right, a little thumbnail trick. Now, I'm really liking that idea of this would be great for, I mean, not just, but I like that idea for the people who take care of us all year long. To slip a gift card in with these. All right, and this one showed centered, top to bottom, in the side. Okay. I like warm wishes. What I like about warm wishes, and it would work with the other trees. I don't know about the ones that are all have the glitter all over them, but to me is just a winter greeting. Oh, we all do it? Okay. Thank you. We all mess up. Oh my goodness. Well, there we go. All right. So far, I like the red card best. Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to pick a favorite too when I was taking a picture. Yeah, and that didn't get covered up, but you know, that's showbiz, huh? And so there we go. I like it with the envelope stamped. And here we go. And this is all three of them. And look how quick this was. So for many different reasons, if you find yourself in a time crunch, just love these, or want to have some extras on hand in case you get a card from someone like, oh my goodness, I didn't know we were exchanging cards, or you just forgot, or whatever. This would be a great kit. And this would be a lot of fun to do with your kids and your or grandkids or the neighbor kids or your girlfriends, whatever. This is just the most adorable card kit. So thank you for joining me. I really enjoy the live streams, and looking forward to doing these much more often than I had in quite some time. So thank you for joining me. I think I said that. And I didn't introduce myself at the beginning, so I will tell you now who I am. I'm Shelley Goddenby, and for 22 years, I've been teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.